Okay, my dear students, I welcome you all for today's online economics class. And today we will continue the same chapter. It is chapter number 1 of your part B, that is Indian economic development. And in chapter 1, we have completed 3 lectures, and today is 4th lecture. And today we will continue, and it will be the last lecture of part this chapter number 1. Is it? The Indian economy on the eve of independence. Today we will discuss what is the situation of infrastructure, what is the condition of infrastructure on the eve of independence. Okay, that means before that we have discussed the components of Indian economy like as agriculture sector, industrial sector, demographic profile, foreign trade, occupational structure. Today we will discuss the last one, and also we will discuss what was the some positive effects or side effects of the British rule. Firstly, I will give you the concept regarding what is infrastructural condition on the time of British rule. Infrastructure refers to the elements of economic as well as social changes. Is it? That means in infrastructure, that means it is the condition of economic elements and social elements. Economic elements are basically that kind of changes in which the motive is profit. The main motive in economic changes or economic elements is profit, like as communication, transport, banking. Is it? These are the economic components where the motive is to earn profit, and also development will be there. Second one is that is elements of social change. Social changes are that kind of changes like as education facilities, health facilities. Is it? These are also changes which are responsible for the growth and development of the economy. But the motive in social changes or the elements of social changes in motive is there to welfare the people. That means this is also responsible for the growth and development, and this is also responsible for the growth and development of an economy. But here the motive is earning profit, here the motive is not earning profit but the welfare of the people. That means the Britishers have not given so kind of concentration or attention towards the economic as well as social changes. Mainly, sometimes we will discuss here in economic changes they have given some interest, but in social changes they have not given so much interest. Is it? Then what is the impact of railway? All of you are aware, Britishers have given attention in some sects of economy where they have motive that we will earn more and more profit, or in those sectors they have invested which helped them to generate the profit of the business of their own business. That is why impact of railway. Britishers have introduced railway, post and telegraphs, is it? But or we say development of ports only for one interest, that to earn more and more profit from the Indian people. And impact of railway, it was so good for people. It was easy for the people to travel from one place to another place. For goods, exchange of goods and services, it was suitable. And for import and export of goods, which Britishers have introduced in India, export of raw material and import of essential goods from Britain. That was easy for the Britishers with the help of railway to exchange these imports and exports from India to Britain, and from imports from Britain to India. And now we will check here what was the positive effects or side ups of the British rule. No doubt Britishers have given some positive ways or side effects to Indian economy, is it? But the ratio that was very low, and only they have invested in these sectors or in these parts where they have concept that we will earn more and more profit. First one, transport facilities. Transport facilities they have introduced it. Mainly in transport we say they have mainly introduced railway. We have already discussed regarding that issue. Railway mainly they have focused. Is it? Second one is the development of ports. That has also the fruitful only for the Britishers because they have used it in export and imports. Then next one, provision of post and telegraphs. For communication purpose or in communication they are making some advancements, like as they have introduced posts and telegraphs only for benefit of all. Then next one is there, that is British government left a legacy of a strong and efficient administrative setups. Is it? One more important component upon the Indian economy, that means they give clear and good concept regarding the legacy of a strong and efficient administrative setups. Is it? This is the discussion regarding what are the positive side effects of the British rule, but we will conclude these words that the British government have converted our agriculture into backward and stagnant condition. Is it? They have converted our industrial sector into the industrialized sector. Is it? In foreign trade, they have converted us net importers, not exporters, or net importers they have converted. Or secondly, we say they have converted Indian economy into net exporter of raw material, and for occupational purpose they have not given citrus in industrial and in secondary sector. Mainly Indian people are working in agriculture activities. Is it? And they have forced, in this case also, they have forced Indian farmers to cultivate indigo instead of their these crops. Next one, that is in infrastructure, mainly they have given attention only in those sectors where they have desirability or they have a concept regarding that they will earn more and more profit. Okay, thank you.